Hello guys, TwinklePhoenix here, and welcome to Iggy 1.0, the evil monocle dog. So let's just go over what we know about this evil dog so far. What I'm going to say is evil. He's got higher, more intelligence by far. This dog was the originally first ever created animatronic by Iggy himself, the owner of Iggy's Funhouse. Now, probably due to the fact that this was his first creation, that he became perhaps very attached to the dog, thus didn't want to get rid of him. Something involving this dog happened, and he got replaced by another dog who wasn't as intelligent as him. He appears to have the ability to talk, because he says they can't replace me. Now this is worrying because this means this dog can indeed think for itself. If it can think for itself, it will indeed have its own type of emotions. It will be vengeful, it will be clever, it can learn, it will watch. It is something to fear. He has droopy eyelids which could be the result of aging. He looks dirty. He actually looks... because of his textures are very different, it's because he's not like a modernized, newer version. He's a very old one. He's one would come out like a way later. His behavior maybe seem to be more aggressive. Most likely he is. I can tell you, he most likely will not make his appearance straight away. Because of him being what seems to be the most aggressive, we might actually not see him till much later. Maybe we might see a glimpse of him hanging about, but maybe he won't like become fuller to go for us. Trivia is when he enters a room, it appears to change color to red. I don't know if that's true or not. If they do constantly turn red with him, because I have seen an image of him where it's not red. And I think that's to do with something else. I think that might have something to do with the overheating. Anyway, here's his sound files, and listen to this, okay? This is what was added. His voice sounds a bit more crackly.
Get rid of him.
Now this is worrying. Why would he say get rid of him? Is he saying get rid of the guy in the office, like us as the night guard? Or is he referring to somebody else at the time? Now, this means that he technically might actually be able to tell the other animatrons what to do. Being an older and more intelligent, he is technically like the big head honcho. He was there first. So technically, he's like an older brother to the current Iggy. Meaning he could probably tell Iggy what to do. Iggy would listen to him.
It'll be over soon.
See, the fact that he's talking for himself and thinking, and he can come up with these coherent sentences, like the fact he says get rid of him, he's telling somebody to get rid of us. He's not saying I'll get rid of you, he's saying get rid of him. He's talking to someone, meaning he probably can converse with the other animatrons, thus making them to do as he wants. This is what makes him very different from a Five Nights at Freddy's character. We've never seen that in a Five Nights character at all. We haven't seen them with any character associated with the Five Nights at Freddy's game. This is why it's inspired, but this is taken on its own new aspect. This dog is clearly revengeful. He wants revenge for being replaced. For some reason, he was like the star of the show, and can you imagine how he must have felt that one day they just went ahead and they just left him to rot? He was more intelligent. He was perhaps the head honcho, Iggy, the owner's favorite. And then instead of keeping him on stage, he pushed him to the side, making a newer dog. It'd be like an older dog gets replaced by a puppy at Christmas. You know, if you've had a pet, you know that your pet can sometimes get jealous when you get a newer one, a younger one. They're like, no, that's not fair. Why can't you replace me with a younger version? I was here first. I'm your favorite. Or it could be the fact that maybe the previous guard actually saw Iggy was up to something, and the dog couldn't risk the fact anyone finding out that he is far more intelligent, that he was plotting revenge, that he was taking over the place, maybe? Because this is Iggy's Funhouse. This is his playground. This is his home. He was here, and he's not going to take anything from anyone. Now, because he's an older model, it means most likely none of the methods we have currently for the present Iggy will affect this one. He possibly does not have the criminal recognition system, because remember, the phone guy mentions that the newer models have the criminal recognition system, but Iggy's been replaced by 2.0, so this guy probably doesn't have it. but he is far more intelligent. Maybe the reason a newer model was made was because of that reason. This dog was too smart, so they made a newer one who wasn't as smart, so he wouldn't cause so much trouble. So perhaps the logs are actually referring to this dog. And the head we saw in one of the images is actually what they were going to make the replacement Iggy 2.0. It was before he was made. They were planning on making him. Iggy 1.0 found out, and Iggy went around to try and stop it. Maybe he went after the night guard for some reason. Maybe they tried to shut him down. And Iggy wasn't having any of that. Who knows what the reason for this dog? All I know is this dog is clearly evil. He can think for himself, and he considers himself to be an individual being. He shouldn't have that ability. He should not be able to be aware of what he is. He's supposed to just think he's a robot. You know, he's an animatron. He does what he's told. He does what he's programmed to. He doesn't. He thinks for himself. And clearly he's exhibited the fact that he's evil and he can talk. They can't replace me. Version 1.0 needs more time. Why does he need more time? What is he planning on doing? What can he do? This dog is clearly intelligent, and if he's learning, he could perhaps learn our guy's routine. Maybe he'll even know how to turn off the power in the building. Maybe he's watched other people preparing, doing the other animatrons and knows the way of getting around things. He's looking at the camera in a lot of these images, suggesting he's fully aware of what they are. He probably also knows how fragile a person is. And probably how to get away with murder. But why is he this, intelligent? Why is he this revengeful? Why does he want to stop someone? Why is he exhibiting acts of aggression? Clearly what he says and in his mannerism suggests he is angry. He does want the person to go away. He wants someone to get rid of them. It looks like he is indeed talking to the other animatrons. Maybe Iggy and his friends aren't aggressive by fault. Maybe somebody did tamper with them, but maybe not what we thought it was. Maybe it wasn't a person. Maybe it was this dog. Who knows? These are all just assumptions. And again, I have indeed talked with Tom now several times. Hey. We talked a lot about this game, and I indeed love everything Tom's told me. And of course, I'm still secret, so I can't bring you stuff until Tom says it's okay to. But you are going to love this game. So much effort and ideas have gone into this, and I love all the different tweaks and everything to each of the individual characters. And also there's a couple of surprises you're gonna love. But yeah, I told you the dog was evil. This proves everything. Don't trust the evil dog, Iggy 1.0. He's smart, he wants you out, and he's gonna get rid of you. How many night guards have had this job? But I can understand as well that even with all the killing, even if the guy was suspicious, the owner clearly exhibit that maybe he's really attached and the dog can do no wrong to him. Maybe for some unexplained reason, the guy in charge is very attached to this Iggy, and even if this Iggy is proven to do something bad, he's never going to get rid of it. He has that attachment for this dog. This dog should have been put out of commission as soon as it did something. Why does he keep it? What is his attachment? Why is so special with this Iggy? Does this Iggy actually talk with the owner? Does the owner, I don't know, see it as a friend, or maybe it's his own child or something? I mean, it makes sense. Some people do. When they make something from scratch, it's actually becomes, I made that. He's mine. He's my responsibility. This is my pride and joy, the original. He must have given it the ability to have this higher intelligence for a reason. But why? Why allow it to think? Goodness knows, but Iggy 1.0 clearly is telling someone to do something. Wait, is he telling Rigby to steal our jammer? Oh god. Brilliant. Marvellous. Great. Anyway guys, more Iggy's Funhouse videos will be up along with some other videos. So till then, enjoy! Strangely enough, our night guard also gets replaced once Iggy kills him. Is Iggy 1.0 actually trying to prove a point? Or maybe he's trying to make more animatronics like him to get even? He needs more time. They can't replace me. But if you kill a night guard, they're always getting replaced. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Who knows? Maybe the dog has a reason behind it all. Or maybe he's just plain evil.